Hello, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. No matter what day of the week, what month of the year, what year you come across this live message, surely you know Spirit is trying to reach you. It is a beautiful day. We are above and not below. That is the reason to celebrate life, to be grateful for breath, for eyesight, for movement in our body. Hello, beloved. I am your mystic journey divine coming to you with another beautifully channeled message from your ancestors. For those of you know me, my A1 day ones, thank you for always coming through to support your girl. I appreciate your presence, your comments, your bookings, your donations. Keep them coming. But for those who are new, welcome in. I hope at the end of this reading you're inspired. Hit that button, that subscribe, that notification bell, come back again so I can see your lovely face, feel your beautiful presence. Welcome, welcome. It is a brand new day. We are embarking upon a full moon in Aries. Aries, the god of war, passion, compassion, desire, commitment, endurance, the ego, the powerful zodiac sign who's always on fire, always going for what they want. The full moon in Aries is to rise high in the sky on October 17th. You are beginning to feel the energy, y'all. You may have Aries in your chart. You may be an Aries sun, a rising, a north node, a Venus, a Mars, a Saturn. Those charts that are ruling in how you show up in the world, how you go forward with confidence, how your self-esteem is governed by the universal forces outside of your own self. Aries, the god of war, not necessarily negative, has a lot of positives because Aries is a go-getter, a doer, an achiever, a runner, not afraid to put in a hard day's work, not afraid to go for what they want, yet not easily moved by the emotions of others. The Aries is strong, confident, resilient, a fighter. But on the negative side, the reverse side, the Aries is full of ego, the narcissist, the player, tends to lean towards material things, money, conquer, power, control. So with the full moon coming in Aries on the 17th, what are we being told to release? What are we being told to let go of, to give in to surrender? Many of us have faced a very hard 2024. There's been a lot of loss, a lot of devastation, a lot of confusion, a lot of illness. Spiritual warfare in this new age of Aquarius is high and always on the rise. There are people that are always looking to take your place, take over your destiny. Envy, jealousy has been on the rise on social media, on YouTube. It's out there, y'all. People are tired of being tired. The economy is in the toilet, but everything else is on the rise. People are just surviving to make ends meet, not knowing what tomorrow holds, of what's in store for them. They are just walking in zombie mode, day after day, routine after routine, just happy to have a home, to have a job, to have support, have family, to have life. We've seen so many radical awakenings. I've never seen such a time as this. And spiritual awakenings are countrywide. Souls are waking up. People are changing from the religious mindset of control and discipline to spiritual freedom, living on their own terms, in their own truth. The masks are falling off. All is being exposed and revealed. Divorce is all-time high. People are walking away from long-term relationships, not caring to be alone. For it's better to be alone than to be in something that is a lie. But there are many lonely times, many sad and depressed individuals healing alone, suffering in silence, not wanting to go to the next one, don't know who to trust anymore. Everyone is looking for a come up. It is cuffing season. People want to be free, be happy, be healthy, and not have to worry about who's talking behind my back, who's stabbing me in the back, who's looking to use me, to abuse me, to take from me, to lie to me. Relationships are not what they used to be. Big mama, big papa are gone. The head of the family is gone. The glue that holds us together is no more. Where do we go from here? Your ancestors have come through today with a powerful message for you. BB, Atalia, Miss Mo, what's up, queens? How y'all doing, ladies? Glad you're here. Your ancestors are coming through. Is it the year, the age of Aquarius, where the divine feminine is rising, taking back her power, her place, standing beside her queen instead of behind? She knows she has a voice. The divine masculine is rising as well, giving his queen her rightful place, not intimidated by her power, but happy to see that now he can meet his equal, no longer feeling used or abused or weakened by a strong woman by his side. He is empowered. Easy to manifest when you have an empress who is fertile, who is sure of herself, who is confident, that can build you up, hold you up. She's the nurturer. She's the mother energy. She soothes and comforts and takes care of the home. But home is where? Many of us are looking for our rightful place in this world. So when we can lay our heads down and be safe, be comfortable, have a table filled with abundance, a home that brings in prosperity. But we know we are the key. We are the key holders, the key makers. But some of us have lost our way through the pain, misfortune, disappointment of failed relationships, karmic connections, poor choices that we have made. There are those who have paid dearly their karmic debts, but they have been freed from that old toxicity. They've allowed it to walk away, be taken away. But now, what's next? Where are we going? What do we do? Is there more work to be done? Are we waiting for an assignment from God, from the Most High? We're in prayer. We're in meditation. We're in contemplation. We're walking into our Christ consciousness that leads and directs us in the way in which we should go the right way. Your ancestors come through today with high vibration. I wish you could see my candle dancing. Mama is here in the house. Her presence is appreciated. Remarkable, beautiful energy as it dances. Fire energy is the yellow candle lit for Oshun. For the Leo energy, that lioness, that lion, that hunter and not that prey. But healing is a destination. Oh, I retract. Healing is not a destination. There is no place to land, no exact place to be, no map, no treasury. Healing is a journey back to self, back to wholeness, back to wellness, back to strength and courage. Healing is about building thyself, the higher self. It's about taking walks in nature, breathing, focusing on your breath work, centering and grounding yourself in the earth, drinking your water, ingesting spirit, cleansing and detoxing the old, washing it away to make room for the new. And although we'd like for it to move quicker and faster, because we have things to do. We don't want to sit and wait for things to get better. We want them to be better now. We are growing stronger. We are ready for the next steps. But spirit throws in a bone, a distraction, a moment of sadness when you're brought to tears. You're reflecting on the older years that have passed away. You feel like time has been lost. You feel like you gave away your good years and now what's left? The kingdom spouse, queendom spouse is not there. The support systems are not there. You may be spending a lot of time alone these days in seclusion, in hermit mode. The friendships are gone. The families are gone. Whether they passed away or moved away, the communication is not there, they're gone. Maybe your older children have moved on into their own lives, or maybe there were no children to fill that void. No husband, no wife. The bank account is dry. The only thing you have left to hold to is the Most High. So you're seeking for purpose, a meaning to all of this. So why has come to this moment of loneliness, stillness and separation, lack and scarcity? Right when you're in your place of revelation, shedding, readiness, why has God left you alone? It's quiet. You can hear your heartbeat. You can feel your own pulse. But you're also aware of the signs, of the synchronicities. You see those angel numbers. You see those messages on billboards, license plates, TV. You hear music and you get a vision, a word. You're torn by past religious beliefs and your own spiritual path, trying to find a way to connect them to your true belief. You're unsure. Daily you question the questions of yesterday, and you're thrown into a new book, verse, revelation, and you feel like you keep starting all over again and again and again. And you're like, when is this test season going to end? When will I move on? When will I feel whole again, feel loved again? When will I trust to love again? Your ancestors coming through today, y'all. You got a full moon in Aries. Aries is about taking action, taking control, taking your power back, saying no when you're not available, or you have nothing to give, when you can't be there because you're trying to find your own way and you don't want the distractions of those people, those places, those things, that old behavior, those old addictions. You laid them away so you cannot go where you used to go. It is holiday season. For those that celebrate Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, New Year's, Yom Kippur, whatever your season is of celebration with family, this is it. And you're already contemplating, thinking, should I go? Should I call? Should I sit? Should I eat at that table, at that place, at that house, at that home? Or once again, will I be spending it alone? Wondering where my family is, where my connections are, where my love sits and resides. If I'm over here and they're over there, who is to move? Will spirit bring it in? Or is there something I have to do? Whatever your reason is for this season of stillness, as winter is about cold, stillness, darkness, silence. Although the full moon Aries is called the Hunter moon, it's a season of hibernation. So where's the contradiction? How do I hibernate if I am to hunt? The ancestors are about to show you exactly what they want you to do with this full moon energy. Full moons are about releasing, letting go, surrendering, giving up control. But some of us have said, I've done that. It's landed me nowhere. So now what's next? The hunter and not the prey. It's not about you going out. It's not about you getting it. It's not about you seeking it or chasing it. The hunter is about leveling up, taking the reins, performing the action. But the action of the full moon begins within and not without. We're hunting ourselves. We're hunting a higher self. We're hunting for that commitment, that connection that will manifest the desires of our heart. You're hunting you because we're in the season of the hermit, where you sit in silence, you go within, you get your tea, your coffee, that blanket, turn on that heater, watch a movie, take a nap, read a book, make those delicious hot meals. It's the season of the cook, the alchemist that get in the kitchen and bake breads, pastries, cakes. We adorn our tables. We decorate with trees and wreaths and lights, and it's a season of celebrating you. We decorate so that we can turn on the lights in the tree and gaze upon it and reflect on the year and be grateful for all we have, all we've survived, and all we've been through. Finally, it's coming to an end, the end of the year, and we can think of what's coming, a fresh new start, a new beginning, a reset. And we sit and we turn on the holiday music, it soothes our heart, it warms our spirit. The songstress. We revert back to our childhood memories of opening gifts, being rewarded. Times when we didn't have to go out and buy it, struggle to provide it. We were giving some season of giving that we remember, that we were receiving. The love of family, of siblings, when you used to get along, used to contact one another, used to play outside. You didn't have any animosity. There was no competition. Playfulness, joy. That was once what the holidays was for many of us. But for those of us who it wasn't, who didn't have that family, or who did, but it was toxic, where holidays were without gifts, where there was no money, where there was poverty, where there was one parent and that parent struggled just to put food on the table. There may or may not have been a tree. Spirit says it's time to remember that you were alive, that you had a home, you had a bed, you had a meal. And although it wasn't exactly everything that we dreamed or read about in the books, on the movies, you had life. And you grew. And you grew and you survived. And you are here now. You are here. You're watching, listening, wanting, wishing, desiring. And that is your truth. Not the past, not the experiences, not the pain. All that pain is there now to be turned into purpose. It is time to become the hunter and turn your pain into purpose. We're adults. When I was a child, I thought like a child. I did childish things. I was not judged, for I was a child. But now I'm an adult. I'm grown. I am a man or a woman. I live as a man or a woman, and I do things as an adult, and I'm judged as a thinking being who makes decisions based on my free will. I am aware of my choices. I hold myself accountable for what I do. We're not spending another year blaming and shaming and living in the guilt of decisions we made when we were in low energy, depressed, saddened, lonely, and low self-esteem. And we were used and abused and manipulated and mistreated. Those days are over. Let's put them to rest. Your ancestors want you to know you have not been judged by your past experiences, beloved. Oh no. You can put away the guilt. You can put away the shame. You can stop blaming and looking for a reason. You are not being judged by your past experience. For now you have awakened. Your eyes are open. You see clearly now that the rain is gone. I can see clearly now the rain. I can see all the obstacles in my way. First child song I was reading. It's going to be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. What you're being judged by is a path you now choose to take. Your ancestors have applauded you. They have been proud of you. They have seen you rise and watched you fall. But you got up again. You fought your way through the fire and swam through the flood. You wiped your tears. You suffered in silence. And God said, that one. Because you were strong. You're resilient. You're enduring. And your faith is unshakable. We all fall prey to depression, to sadness, to loneliness, because it's human flesh. It feels emotion. It's emotional. It's desiring. It's greedy. But that soul is beautiful, shiny, worthy, valuable, for it is created by God, by the Most High, by the primordial mother in their image. Collectively, you are made from many, many sources, not just one. Not just one. We are multifaceted, made in the image of the nature. We're connected to every element, every source of nature. The water, the heart, the fire, the third eye, the earth, your feet, and and the wind and the air, your crown. We're connected to all elements. Depending on which element you choose to tap in, that's how your day is governed. So what is the energy you're choosing to tap into today? Are we living in our water? Are we living in our fire? Are we grounded in our earth? Or are we connected in our air to our crown? You get to choose every day what you use. Now, don't get me wrong. For those of you who already feel a tinge of guilt because you're in your water, hold on. That's not necessarily a negative thing. I hear you judge yourself too critically. You are your biggest critic. But now it's time to become your biggest fan. For even in your water energy, Queen of Cups, King of Cups, is the nurturer. Is the nurturer, the mother spirit, kind, giving, loving. Someone who has learned to turn the other cheek. Someone who get the shirt off their back, knowing that it will be replaced by another because that person is more needy at the moment. The one who's connected by the intuition, the high priestess, the Pisces, cups, water energy, Cancer, cups, water energy governs the home, the family. Scorpio, the cup, the water, the bearer of life and death, transformation. It's not necessarily a bad thing to live in your water energy, as long as you remember it as intuition energy and not emotional energy. Everything has a double side. Everything is two sides of the same coin. Water is both positive and negative. Fire is both positive and negative. Fire, you can be compassionate, passionate, creative, a go-getter, a hard worker. You can also live in your ego and be a narcissist that want to control and have all the power. Every element has two sides. With the full moon in Aries on October 17th, we're going to start your reading. Well, not start, because I already gave my benediction. We're going to look for confirmations. But we're going to start by pulling 3 moon cards from my Monology deck, as well as another moon deck. I don't even remember the name of it, y'all. I'm sorry. It was one I began with when I started my journey in my water energy in a Pisces moon, in a Pisces rising. I've got a lot of Pisces in my chart, but that water is grounded by Capricorn, my earth sign. which I have as much of it in my chart as my Pisces. So that is my duality of both sides of the coin. Yes, I'm water on one side, but I'm earth on the other side. This is how you learn your makeup. This is how you learn how you move, by studying your zodiac. Doesn't matter if it's your tropical or your Placidus, whichever calls to you. Tropical, we know, is more modern, more man-made, more based on the astrology of the scientific mode. Placidus, old school astrology, based on the Egyptian and the Native American heritage of the being, the whole being, the psyche. So whichever calls to you, I choose to engage in both because we are never the same. Always changing, always evolving. One day your tropical will read for you. One day your Placidus will read for you. If you learn to study them both, you will know which one you're living in at that moment, at that season, in that connection, in that relationship. It can tell you why it's falling apart and why it's thriving. Which zodiac chart are you living in that relationship? And then compare it to theirs. If you're living in your tropical and you're a Capricorn, your earth and grounded, and they're living in their tropical, but their sun is water like Cancer, opposites don't always attract, because Cancer is total opposite of Capricorn, and it will 9 times out of 10 not work. You can figure out why your connections do not work by figuring out what you are living in that connection, what their zodiac sign is pulling you to. Is their zodiac sign pulling you to live in your tropical or your Placidus? If you know, you know. And if you don't, get with somebody that does, that can explain it to you and help you understand why it didn't work out, why it was not meant to. So you can release the blame and the shame, or thinking you had something to do with it not working. It wasn't supposed to. It served a purpose. It taught you a lesson. Maybe children came out of it that were supposed to be here, but it was not meant to be your forever thing, your forever boo. You move on into a new contract. Now you've learned and you choose more wisely. That was a whole lot. I'll take the first card. Face up. Do you see you? Do you see you, beloved? Do you see your power? Do you see purpose? If you see, put in the chat what you see. What was your first response, your first thoughts when you see that blue flame? No one wants to take a gander? Hello. What's it? Ooh, your name is beautiful. I don't want to mispronounce it. It's a Nokula. Mayank. Hello, Mayank. Who else? I hate to miss anyone. Miracle. I think I got everyone else. Higher self-connected. Okay, Miss Mo. I know that's what's up, girl. Okay. Hello, Westworld. Hello. The blue light. Spontaneous awakening. Spiritual activation. It's time for integration. Okay, Miss Mo, you called it. Your ancestors are confirming you already where you need to be. and exactly where you should be at this moment. I hear you may have spent too many days and nights overthinking, overanalyzing, being stuck in analysis paralysis, searching outside yourself for the answers, for the way, for the guidance, when it's been inside of you all along. When you've been holding the key to open the doors, unlock the mystery of who? Oh, that's a confirmation. Oh, I had to get it out. I'm sorry, y'all. It's an ancestor sitting on my chest. You're invited because it's a lovely, lovely energy. You have the key to unlock the knowledge that is within self. But you are searching for the key in all the wrong places. The key is in locks. It's time to unlock your third eye. It's time to close your eyes and stop searching with your human vision, with your human sight. I spoke about it in my live the day before yesterday. It's time to live with eyes wide shut. Eyes wide shut. It's time to activate your third eye, your pineal gland, to research pineal gland activation through yoga, through chanting, through humming, through meditation. For those of you old school, do you remember Tina and Ike? What's love got to do with it? When she was being physically abused and was almost ready to give up on life, and she found her spirituality through chant. Nam yo yengre kom. Remember that? That chant that saved her life, that opened up her pineal gland and gave her the courage to fight back and take her life back and elevate into a higher self. She became an overnight success, independence on her own. No manager, no leader. She became the lead of her own show. She took her voice back. That is 10:10 on the timer. It is time to walk in to your new beginning. And it begins with you finding you inside yourself. Yes, there are times we need guidance, we need medicine, we need mentors, we need assistance from people that have been on this journey for many moons who can assist us. Assist. I assist. I help people find. I'm not a leader. I am a guide. There is a difference. I'm not leading you in a direction that I see for you, that I know for you. I'm guiding you to find the leader in you. That is a true mentor, a true reader that helps assist you to find your own leadership, that wants to help promote you. Okay. Next card. Okay, 2 cards came out. We're going to take them. 2 of 3. Portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Because rewards are on the way. This is a wild card. And when we get the wild card means nothing has been set in stone. There's nothing set in stone. The door is open. You simply have to walk through it. No fear, no worries, not needing to see what's at the end of the tunnel. Blind faith. Blind faith means I walk. I walk and I believe that as I move, Spirit is guiding me and all my steps are in the right direction. And whatever awaits me, I invite it. I welcome it. That is moving on blind faith, not needing to know, constantly trying to figure it out, needing to have control or else I'm not sure. I got to see it before I believe it. Final card. I know that's right for those who need it. Hello. And what is your reward at the end of the day? 911, 911, an urgent message waiting for you to open up your mind and be open-minded and not closed-minded like organized religion has taught us. It's time to peel and shed that old way of thinking. Prosperity lies ahead. Full new moon in Taurus. The reward for being obedient, for surrendering, for sacrificing the old you to walk into the new form that is calling you. Prosperity. Never needing to worry who feeds you, who clothes you, who pays your rent, your mortgage, your car note, who takes care of your children, who puts gifts under that tree, who fills that Thanksgiving table, who makes sure during the winter you have heat, hot water, a place to go to work from home, to that project, that business, that opportunity, that vision being rewarded, successful, abundant. Your reward for stepping in and stepping out. It's prosperity. It's wish fulfillment. It's everything you need being provided. Simply thrown at your feet. Thank you for that beautiful, excuse me, y'all. I slept with my heater on last night. Woo, it was warm and toasty, but it dried me the hell out. And now I have my body watering itself from the inside out, trying to rehydrate me. So I have a little phlegm, y'all. It is what it is. Let's see what the ancestors have to say. Because I hear them say, we're not through with you yet. Who needs to hear it? 1111, who needs to know? Who needed to hear it? Who called to it? Who's been going through a physical battle while you've been shedding, transforming, waking up? It's part of the process. Oh, I know. I've been there several times. Because you don't awaken just one time. That ain't how it go. God tests you over and over and over again. We've been tested, tried, and now approved. But when you go through that shedding, you don't just shed people, habits, behaviors. There are physical changes. There are ascension symptoms. And a lot of the time we can think, oh my God, am I ill? Am I dying? Did I come down with some disease? Did I attach to the wrong individual that left me battling an illness? God says, no, beloved, even if you have, you are now in a place of favor. And shedding is challenging. It comes with its worries. Because God wants you to give every worry, every fear, every doubt directly to the Most High. Do you really trust, and where does that trust go? Do you run to the doctor? Are you becoming a hypochondriac? Or do you get on your knees? Do you pray about it? Do you cover yourself in the blood? Do you plead the blood? Do you know, have you learned how to heal yourself? You call yourself a healer, but the healing begins internally. How can we heal others? Have we not known or learned how to heal ourselves? So God put you through some ailments to see if you can, if you will, if you believe, if you trust. That's how He awakens that gift. That's how you find out you have that gift. You have to experience it, see it, fight through it, and achieve success. You are not sick. Come on, Spirit. You're not sick. You're not dying. You're not being punished. God is molding you, toughening you, changing you. But in order to do that, He must empty you out. He must empty you out of everything you thought was true. Everything you thought was true has to be gone. Because God has to put a new perspective in you, a new way of seeing, of learning, of speaking, of showing up, of believing. I believe in miracles. Whitney Houston has come through. Somehow, she has found a connection. I see her often she's around. I channel her music. I believe in miracles. It's the second song I've channeled for this reading. Love is a miracle. And baby, you're a dream come true. I once was lost, but now I'm free. I believe in you and me. Come on. Come on, Spirit. Come on, Spirit. What is the sacrifice? The old self, the old you, the old walk, the old talk, the old way of thinking, speaking. It's now to become the teacher. Oh, we've been students for many moons, many lifetimes. That's why we keep returning to complete something that was uncompleted, unfulfilled, unresolved. But now in the age of Aquarius, it is time to drop the fear, the worry, the doubt. No longer wanting to be the student, to walk it out, to become the guide, the teacher, the assistant. And it begins with you loving you. With you, loving the new you, loving how you move, loving what you see when you look in the mirror, loving all your scars, all your experiences, being happy, being content through every circumstance that brought you here, knowing that it wasn't a punishment. Lessons that we had to learn, and some of us have to get harder than others, because some of us, Capricorn, are stubborn. We are the goats. We are the most stubborn sign in the zodiac, the goat. Don't get in our way lest we butt heads. Hello, we defy gravity. We believe we are, well, in this zodiac tarot, we are the money makers. We are the achievers. We are the 10th house. Stability, finance, money. But we often, in our low vibrational self, very materialistic, very much needing control, very afraid to let go. My shadow work. We all have to know what our shadow is in order to do the work. Some of us jump in to this purpose, this awakening, and don't even know what the shadow is. Where do we start? What are we supposed to shed? We only believe it's people and relationships, toxic connections. That's the small stuff. Yeah, I said it. That's the small stuff. Releasing stuff outside yourself, that's the small stuff. Because you can walk away and close the door and that's it. You can block them. But the stuff that lives in you, that you sleep with, you walk with, that looks at you when you look in the mirror, looks back at you, that governs your thoughts, tells you you shouldn't have, you knew better, how dare you, how could you, you lied, you cheated. That person, that is your true shadow, yourself. The shadow is not what you need to do outside yourself. The shadow is within you. The part of you you refuse to see or cannot see. It's been hidden so long that we refuse to work on because that's what the shame is. That's where the guilt is. Knowing that you chose. You chose. That was your choice. You laid down. You gave it freely. You said yes, even though all the red flags were there. Although every whisper in your ear said hell no. Even though people told you don't go there. We wanted it. You wanted it. Maybe with me it'll be different. Ego. As if I can change it. As if I have the power, the gift. As if I've already been anointed, awakened. And then shit hit the fan. And the tower came. And God had to step in and say, here come a tough lesson. Because that's the way you have to learn it. But at the end of the day, you fall prey to depression, to blame, to playing the blame game, retaliation, shame, or do you rise up and say, I can do better. I am better. I know it's in me. I get a clean slate. God has forgiven all as he has promised. Now let's step out, step up, and live in the glow that is truly me. Higher self, lower self. Which have you chosen? Which do you choose? What did you wake up in this morning? Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. God is your way. God is your way, and the only way. It doesn't matter what title you give God. It doesn't matter what title you gave to your creator, what gender, how they look, do you have one? Have you committed to one? Are you all over the place? Change your mind every day. Today is God, tomorrow's Allah. Next week is Lutheran, Baptist, Catholicism, Christianity, Egyptian, Aries. Have you made a decision? Are you easily turned by the winds and the changes of things you hear and are fed easily? Have you committed to a walk with your creator? Have you given your creator a definitive perspective? Do you go to that creator daily for every moment, every occurrence, at every turn? Are you constantly looking for what you can use today as opposed to who you can use tomorrow? Lost in the wilderness, in the dark, grabbing and hoping you catch something, someone. It is time. It is time, beloved, to choose. It is time to choose, to focus, to find, to go within. Because the God you need, the goddess you need, is in you. It's in you. Not something outside of you. In you. the life, the prayer life, there ain't no prayer life unless you open your mouth, unless you meditate. So there's nothing without you in it. So make it move. You make it move. You've experienced broken hearts. You've experienced disappointment. You've experienced toxic love. You've experienced heartbreak and a lot of pain. You gave where you didn't receive equally. And that's okay. We all do. We humans, we make mistakes. God didn't make us perfect. That's why he gave us free will. He knew we'd have to constantly evolve and change. We're not perfect made. We're beautiful disasters and imperfectly perfect. It's okay to have love and lost, but you loved. You tried. You tried. You loved. It doesn't matter what they did, for they are not living in your purpose. It doesn't matter what they did. They do not govern your future, your purpose. They pay their karmic debt, same as you. Whatever they did will fall prey on them. It's not to be held by you, hostage in your emotional state like baggage, to build brick walls or set unhealthy boundaries. I'll never love again. I'm tired of giving and not receiving. I'm tired of starting over. I can't trust nobody. I'm going to make sure you already got an agenda before love finds you. So you're a self-foreseeing prophet. Whatever you say, whatever you see, that's what you get. That's what it's going to be. Because as I think, so I am. As I think, so I am. As I will it, so shall it be. We must change our perspective to change the direction of our future. It starts within. It starts with the tongue. The power of life and death that's the Scorpio. Transformation. Your transformation begins in how you speak about yourself, about what you see, what you believe. It's a walk. It's a walk with God. It's a walk with the mama, with the father, with the creator, with the most high. It's a spiritual walk, not a physical walk, not a destination, not somewhere you need to get a place. It's a spiritual walk, a daily connection. Daily walk with you. Help me, if you please. There's a gospel song. Daily walk with thee. Help me, Jesus, if you please. Oh my God. It's a gospel song. I can hear it. If I can find it, daily walk. What is your daily walk? How do you begin your mornings? How do you end your evenings? In prayer, in meditation, in gratitude? Are we get up in the morning? Are we getting up in the morning, ingesting spirit with that first cup of water? Are we thanking God for hydration? Our bodies are mostly 80% water, so without it, we die. So we thanking water for providing spirits to rehydrate, to re-energize, to help cleanse out yesterday's waste, stagnation. Are you beginning your day with clear, cleansing water? Ooh. Someone here needs to make a decision. Someone here needs to make a big decision. There is someone you are connected to spiritually, and it doesn't have to be physically. If it is, make it faster. If it's energetically and you need time, the time to begin is now. Someone here is connected to something that is karmic, very toxic, devil energy. That person is not healthy for you. In their energy, in their mentality, physically not healthy. This is a toxic connection, a karmic cycle of being trapped on a Ferris wheel, not knowing how to get off. They're making sure it don't stop so you can't get off. They're sucking and using you to their fill while you're being depleted. This is someone that you may still be communicating with, although you know you shouldn't. This is someone you are contemplating getting back with, although you shouldn't. For some of you, it's sexually. Tired of being alone, feeling lonely, going back to what Spirit walked you away from, rescued you from. Two of Swords is a decision, a painful decision that must be made. Because I hear the ancestors say, if you don't make this decision and you force us to force your hand, you're not going to like the way they do it. They're giving you a chance, free will, to do what's right by you, by your higher self. Your higher self no longer wants to live in that energy, but your lower self may be choosing to. A karmic twin flame, a karmic baby mama, baby daddy, someone from the past that keeps coming around, pulling at your heartstrings. This cuffing season. Somebody wanting to reconnect, reconciliate, make up sex, whatever the case is. You know what? Come on, mama. Hello, confirmation. Confirmation. They said I said what I said. You know who it is. And you know what you should do. It gotta be done, because if you make a change, this connection is blocking your money, blocking your blessings. I'm hearing they've got rewards for you. They're ready to pay you out, cash you out, stable you. But that one sacrifice, that one surrender, that hardest thing to give up, is the thing that's holding the key to overflow, to finances improving, to stability, to get rid of that lack and poverty, letting go of, you got to sacrifice to get. We have to give something to receive something. We can't just pray about it and wait about it. What action are we taking to manifest it? Somebody could be going through a legal matter at this moment. It could be based on that toxic connection. Maybe you're in court or going through a battle, child support, alimony, custody, over property, over money, real estate, something stolen, taken, hidden, blocked. And this person, as toxic as they are, knows that you are desperate for finances, for support, for stability. So they may want to come in and sweet talk you, negotiate, settle, work it out between the sheets. It's cheaper to keep her. The answer is hell to no. God already said God got you. There's nothing you need to do except get out of God's way. Remove this person. Continue your healing. Break away. Break away. It's time for us to get our living excuses about it's too hard. I've tried. I can't. I'm addicted. Then you need more help than you can muster on your own. That is surely when you should turn to God. If not me, someone else, a reader, a healer, someone who has the knowledge and the wisdom, been in the game long enough to help you, assist you, guide you to your own leadership, in your own strength, guide you back to where you belong, help you cut the cords. Book a reading with me, if not me, someone else that inspires you, that motivates you to do so. I have an 11/11, November 11 special, half-hour live Zoom for $11.11. You ain't gonna get it no better than that. I can tell you that. You can go to my website and book your spot for November 11th and hold it and not pay until November 10th at midnight. $11.11. If you can't muster up that to change the direction of your future, to receive the reward, I don't know what else to tell you. If you're trying to hope and pray and you'll get it for free without any sacrifice, that ain't how it works. A faith without works is dead and falls on deaf ears. You gotta take some action for the change you desire. If you do not want to sit live because you're insecure or still working on that, I understand that. $17.17, Cashapp or PayPal, and I will send you a full reading through email. We can collaborate that way. Still a beautiful discount, as I still do the same master work. It's just not live. That is ongoing possibility, opportunity. The 11/11 is only one day, and then that discount is gone. But 17/17 by email is ongoing. I need to put it in my description. It's in my community post. I just opened it up today. Either way, it's your opportunity to make a change. The offer is there. The door is open. You decide to walk in. Hello, beloveds. Let me say hello to some of y'all. Cosmic. Miss Mo, I still see you. DeMarco. I think I called everybody else. Please hit the like button. Give your girl some support that's free. Hit the like button. In or out. Comment if you like, get in the chat. Mingle, mix, and mingle. If you have not, if you're new, subscribe and come back. But either way, whatever you do, make a choice. Make a choice to finally heal. To finally heal. Because your ancestors got you, beloved. Your ancestors got you. Whether you know them or not. Whether you venerate them or not. Whether you have an altar or not. They were there on the day of your birth. Standing in the room. They were the doctor's hands. They were the nurses that held you, that cleansed you. They were there. They made sure that you safely arrived and took your first breath. Oh, we think we did that alone? No, we didn't do that alone. It's a lot of stillborn babies. Your ancestors were there fighting for you to make it the whole way. Blessing you to return. To be part of a new generation, a new bloodline. For such a time as this, to return. To answer the call. To elevate and free them. You are the one. They chose you. This is why you follow readings. This is why you're always searching. You understand there's something else. It was you all along. And now they're giving you food to nurture, to feed you, information, guidance through these messages. You just simply have to catch on, grab on, decide to take the journey, take the ride, move in blind faith and trust that they will guide you all the way. What is sitting on the top? As I picked up the rest of the card, I didn't even see it. What did I just say? Your ancestors are on deck at this very time, speaking to you, reaching from the grave to pull to you, to help you, to guide you, to move you in the right direction. They don't play about you. They don't play about you. They see, and it comes out again. Somebody here definitely needs to focus on their health. Why are they telling you to focus on your health? Because they want to bring this in. They need you to be strong, healthy, set healthy boundaries, not be weakened by heartbreak, by the past. 111 on the timer. They've got a commitment coming in. Are you willing? Do you believe? Y'all gonna have to excuse me for 1 second. Don't go away. Don't sneeze. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Okay, for those who stayed, thank you. Whew, I've been drinking a lot of water, y'all. And now Poppy wants to say hello. Say hello to my furry friend. Say hello to my furry friend. Hi, hello, YouTube. Yes, okay, that's it. This is the one that's always making all the noise, y'all. This is my male Capricorn that likes to let his voice ring when I be doing my lives. Here we go. He's a good baby, good boy. But you got to get down. I have to continue my reading. Thank you for those who stayed. Whew. I'm aging. My bladder don't hold what it used to hold, y'all. I just picked up the deck. It is your season. It is the reason why you have gone through everything since a child. It is the reason why you have gone through everything as a child. It's the reason why you have gone through everything that you have gone through as an adult. Why you have been bruised, broken, used, mistreated, miscounted. Why you knew misfortune, pain, more pain than pleasure in your connections. You were never in the right place. God tried to redirect you, but we often do not hear the voice when we are distracted by life. God has tried to redirect you many lifetimes, and now we are here. And now you can be rewarded. Nine of Pentacles, this is self-sufficient. This is independence. This is you calling the shots. This is financial stability. Look at you reaching for gold. Look at you reaching for a goal. You have a goal. You have an idea. You have a project. You have a business opportunity coming your way. You have a promotion on your job. There's some kind of financial elevation waiting for you. You want to give up that 9 to 5 and work for yourself? Now is the time. Come on. I can't make this up. 9 of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles back to back. Come on now. Everything you desire, everything you crave, everything you wish, everything you prayed for. This is dreams do come true, and miracles can happen every day. This is a windfall of money. This is unexpected income. This is like you hitting lottery and overnight going from rags to riches. I know that's right. We can all use that. Yes. God says you've been tested and tested and tested, and still you rise. You've fallen and still you rise. You cried, wept, suffered, and still you rise. You are God's anointed. You were chosen to be one of God's strongest. God knew and saw you for such a day as this. From the day you were born, God knew you would eventually show up at his door. He waited patiently. God is a patient God. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year is like for us an eternity. For God, it's a second in time. God waited for you patiently, knowing you would come through, knowing you would show up, knowing you would answer the call, knowing that you would be built for tough by the experiences that life 55, knowing that you would allow the changes to take place, that you would mourn like we all do, but that you would move on, that you would love again, laugh again. And now it's time to do so. To know that God loves you. I know I did that already, but I walked away. Ooh, that's a lot of cards. I'm hearing take them. Wow. Okay. Usually I put them back, but I heard take it. Didn't I say God waited? Didn't I say God waited patiently? Temperance is patience. Temperance is an angel watching over you. God waited. No matter how long it took, God knew that you would show up, come through. While he waited, he watched the pain that you went through, the deception, the cheating, the lying, the stealing, the bullying, the abandonment, the rejection, the homelessness, the poverty. God saw it all. God sent a boat, a ship, while the waters were traumatic, troubled, ocean waves all around you, meaning to drown you and take you out of this world. God sent a boat with some messengers. All you had to do was get in the boat. Have faith that you'll be guided into a better direction. And they pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled. When you didn't have the strength to walk away, to move away, they pulled you away. They guided you away. They kept you safe and above water. Your ancestors. Now you have become the wounded warrior. You have experiences and a story to tell. You have set healthy boundaries. You have taken charge. You have rise in your strength and your power. Even if you stand alone, you're willing to take the road less traveled, to go by yourself. People from the past connections, things happened to you when you were a child. They kept you in a state of trauma, alone, always needing companionship, wanting to be supported. You may have a dog. This looks like a golden retriever. Do you see how that little boy has a puppy? They grow up to be best friends. That is your ancestor standing at your side, that were there from the beginning. They have grown with you. They have watched you grow. They have always been there. You have never been alone. Never been alone. And now look where you're going. Look what you're becoming. Take a good look at your future. Powerful energy, courage, survival. This is the work you do will speak for you. This is a goal setter, a business achiever, a money maker, independent. You calling the shots, your business with your name on it. But be careful, my love. Be careful, because while you're in this radical transformation, you're sensitive. Sensitive to the elements, sensitive to the energy. And your light is shining bright, and everyone is starting to see who you are. The old you was drowning in your emotions, trapped in a sea of confusion, not knowing if you'd ever make it to the surface, rise to the top. We've got a full moon in Aries coming, taking our power back. See that old devil rearing his ugly head? That toxic connection, that is cuffing season of get together, celebration. People have nostalgia, memories of when we were together, things we used to do. Emotions are running high. People don't want to be alone. Be very careful, beloved. There is someone in your energy hoping that this time of year you'll be vulnerable, sensitive, giving, like Thanksgiving. This could be around November that they come back. They try to make a comeback. a turnaround. But this person is truly a devil. I'm hearing they're a smooth talker. A smooth talker. They're planning on talking the pants or the skirt, either way, right off of your, you know what? This person is offering with their hand out. What are they going to offer you? Whatever it is based on an addiction that maybe you shared together. Maybe you used to sit and drink together. Maybe you used to sit and smoke together. Maybe you and this person used to gossip and start drumming together. That ride or die energy, that Chucky and Tiffany, that Bonnie and Clyde energy. There's been time apart. Maybe this person is hoping with this season of getting together, you'll miss them. Think of them. They may call or reach out. What are you doing for the holidays? You want to get together? I got a gift for you. I bought a present. I have something to give you, and you let them in. It'll be the worst mistake you make. Toxicity. They pour something into your wine. They sprinkle something on your food. To give you a gift that has been given or blessed in spell work. You really want to let this energy back into your life? Do you want to open up that door, that old wound that you've been working so hard to heal? If this person is your addiction of choice, it's time to cut the cord, to rise higher. You're stronger than that. Let them know that you have a backbone, that you're not weak and easily manipulated, that you're more than your sexual loins. Because they're coming back with the intention to harm, to take. This person may need a place to stay. This person may need a handout. They may need a hot meal to eat during the holidays. This person, you may have children, they may try to use that or have gifts for the kids. Be careful, did they give throughout the year? Now all of a sudden they have gifts to give. Use your intuition. They weren't there all year long. They didn't come through like you needed. The support wasn't there. This person set out to destroy you. While all of a sudden, during the holidays, will you let them back in? Because they claim they have a gift. A gift of what? They need to give the kids something. Let them put some money in your bank account. You'll go by and put their name on it. If there's a will, there's a way. Do a FaceTime. They can talk to them and thank them. You're not ready right now. The door ain't open. Things are not resolved. Legal matter came out. If that's not resolved, the quick answer is no. That should be resolved before we can move on. Let's do what's right before we move on. You're not paying child support. You're not paying alimony. The custody has been resolved. How do we get together? How can they buy a gift if they haven't paid support? Let's put one foot in front of the other. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and a Wheel of Fortune. What did I say? What did I just say? Someone is contemplating. Someone is contemplating, thinking real hard which basket they can reach into. What idea can they come up with? They're strategizing how to plant this seed that will grow into something tangible. To turn destiny in their favor. This has to do with money, finances. It's cheaper to keep them. If they can get back in, maybe you won't continue with that court case. If they show good faith, maybe you will agree to negotiate or settle. They are strategically trying to find a way to plant a seed regarding a missed opportunity to turn the wheel in their favor. That is their true intention, in case you're wondering. And how convenient that they would come during your transformation, while you're shedding, while you're sensitive and going through changes and questioning everything. They're trying to get you at a vulnerable time. A time, yeah. Look at them. Knight of Wands is action. Eight of Wands is speed. Here they come. Here they come. And it's gaining momentum. They're gaining momentum. This is soon coming. That's really too many cards. I can't. Somebody's ancestor is so desperate to get this message to you in time, a warning that the cards are like coming out in multiples. Four of Wands. Ooh. Knight of Cups in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, let's start with Nine of Cups and Page of Cups in reverse. Do you see in the upright is wish fulfillment? Hello, disaster. You don't get anything you want out of this false opportunity. In the upright, it's a gift. It's something they want to give you. A heartfelt. But do you see a false gift to take away everything you've been waiting for, everything you desire? This is a false, oh my God, what's the word I'm thinking of? Give me a word, please, Spirit. Wow. If the word comes to me, I'll speak it. But this is a lie. This is a lie, pretty much. This is a lie. And it has to do with the Four Wands. The Four Wands is a celebration, an event, a getting together, like Thanksgiving, a celebration with family, with friends, 11/11 with a twin. A get together with a twin is going to bring you a very unhappy ending. A very unhappy ending. And your ancestors saying, pay attention. A very unhappy ending. There it is. This get together, this reunion, this false gift, this false promise that they're trying to extend to you is going to come to a very unhappy ending for you. More heartbreak, more pain, more disappointment. This is what they're trying to bring to your door. And I keep hearing Thanksgiving. So we're going to go with that holiday. The end of November. Queen of Cups. This is what they're trying to stop. Your healing. Queen of Cups is about self-healing. Healing thyself. Nurturing thyself. Loving thyself. Self-care. Self-preservation. This is what they're trying to stop. They want to stop your healing. They want to stop you from getting your power back. So they can take advantage of you. So they can continue to use you. That card, I can't even get it. Okay, but I'm not even going to get that card. We're going to take the bottom of the deck. Hello? You want to pull to your intuition? You want to see between the lies? You want to pay attention to the red flags? You want to take heed to this message? There it is. Intuition on point. Crown chakra bust wide open. Being led and guided by the divine. Not your will, but God's way. Trusting that what he speaks is true. To get out of your emotions into your higher consciousness. To be thinking and not feeling. When this person reaches out, and I'm hearing they shouldn't even be able to. They should have been blocked already. Stopped already. Boundaries should already be taken already, in place already. But for those who have not, we're still healing. When this person reaches out, know that you know that you know that there is something else that they have in mind than what they are saying. They're going to use that false soulmate connection story. Oh, you're my soulmate. I realized that you're the one. I'm sorry for all the mistakes while I was trying to figure it out, but now I know. Let's start over. Let's make our family work for the children, you and I. Clean slate, new. Be careful. Love is an action. Love is an action. It's intentional about how it shows up, how it behaves, how it speaks, how it gives. Love is not a word. It's not a broken promise. It's not potential. Weigh your pros and cons. Remember what it taught you. Do not be swayed by your emotions or your flesh. It's going to put you in a bad place. And all the rewards, all the promises of stability, prosperity, financial gain out the window. And if God pulls his hand back and takes it away, will they replace it? Will they match it? And can you be sure? Are they trustworthy? Have they done the work all this time? Have they given all the support all along? Or have you been waiting on broken promises, on potential, on them to take action to do what's right? Surely you do not put their gifts, their speed, and their abilities before God. Now let's pull a couple of zodiac and planetary energy, and we'll let you go. Oh, I'm hearing, I just heard, do you want to know what they really feel? I wasn't going to tap in, but I heard, now show them what they really feel. How much time we've been on here? For a minute. Do you really want me to go there? Because I hear somebody ain't really listening. And somebody needs to be hit harder. Okay. We're going to pull a couple of cards, just a couple. How do they really feel? What are they really, really about? The hidden truth. Messages you don't know. About how they feel. These are not your feelings. These are theirs. What you really need to know, guided by your ancestors, your word, not my words, your thoughts and not my thoughts, your vision and not my vision. Reign true, reign true. Less of me and more of you to reach and tap in and let the truth be known. As I will it, so more to be. Let's find out how they really feel about you in case you get that okie doke, that love talk, that smooth conversation. What do they really want to say to you that cannot be said or has not been said, or that they will never admit or say? Hope you're ready, because it's coming out. Okay, mama. Hello. That's how they really feel. They couldn't let you get close to them, even from the beginning. This is the entire relationship. They had secrets. They walked in with secrets you knew nothing about. This person had skeletons hidden in the closet under lock and key. Why could they not let you get close to them? Why did they keep you in the dark? What did they have hidden? What is it that you don't know, that they will never tell, that they do not want you to ever see? That they are a coward, that they're the weak one, that it is not you, that they're the needy one, it is not you, that they have a lot of childhood trauma. It's not you, beloved. They were never ready for that relationship. They were never ready for that connection. They came in with trauma. They hid it because they knew you would walk away, run away. This person is already damaged. Was already damaged. What you need to know is to stop blaming yourself. You gave what you could. And now they're running around stuck in King of Wands energy in reverse. This person is stuck on material gain because this person's heart is closed. Their heart is closed off to love. They're just worried about their money and their bag. I'm hearing this person ran out of friends, ran out of believers, can no longer gossip. Nobody wants to hear what they have to say. People are seeing the truth. The mask is falling off. While they are being depressed, they are showing their true hand. Did I not say coward? Did I not say coward? This person is in their feelings, heavy. Because although they have a lot to say, a lot that needs to be done, that they know they owe you answers, you have questions, then closure was never received. They know King of Wands in the ego, Queen of Wands in her ego. They're not trying to make the first move. They did a lot of damage. And they know they walked out with a lot of mess, trailing behind them. But this person is not trying to be the first person to make a move. They are not trying to say they're sorry. If you're waiting for an apology, you'll never get it. You'll never get it, beloved. This person is still stuck in their ego. They refuse to let go of the mask. They refuse to live in their truth of what they've done. They're resisting doing the work. They're holding on to that shadow. They're going to take it to the grave. All the secrets, all the lies, all the other parties, everything they've done to you and why. They're going to take it to the grave. They're not going to reach out unless you do. So they can tell everybody else it was you. You were the needy one. You wanted them. You came back. You ran back. You reached out. That's That's always how it goes out here. You're always the one to take the first step, make the first move. So they're hoping you'll do it again and take them back however they are, because then they can walk in however they are. You're willing to accept them however they are. That's what it means if you reach out first. Anything else? Anything else, Big Mama? Did I not say they weren't materialistic? There it is. This person was addicted to showboating and looking the part. Although they had very low self-esteem, very low self-confidence, they wore on their skin as if they did not. Fine clothes, labels, new cars, whatever they could do to look like they were wealthy and having fun. When they were broke, didn't have it, didn't know where the next was going to come from, but they didn't want people to see them as weak, as broke. How can you put in options if you don't have the money? So they faked it to be able to entertain options. But that time has run out. The options have walked away. The options have seen how weak they are. And now they're not appealing, not attractive. They can't pull it in like they used to. They're getting older. They're tired. They're weak. They may be sick even. The mental anguish could be causing them to be physically ill. And all the options have gone away. And there it is. There it is. This person was not a victim. This person is not a victim. This person is a victimizer, an opportunist, a devil energy. They knew exactly what they were doing the whole time. Why? Because they've done it many lifetimes to many individuals. This is what they do. This is their MO. They are a karmic, and they're okay with being a karmic. They don't feel sorry for what they do. They have no remorse. They have regret for being caught, but they have no remorse. They do it to be on top, to stay on top, to look the part. They know they're doing it. It's not an accident. It's not unwilled. It's intentional. And they will continue to do this. This is all they know. This is all they've been taught. This person could have a karmic mom, a karmic father, maybe in a one-parent home, didn't have one or the other, not stable. A lot of childhood trauma, molestation. That parent could have been addicted to alcohol or some other kind of drug. It could have had a parent that worked a lot, was never home. Made them feel like they should have never been born. This person could have been through a lot of childhood trauma, but that is not your fault. You don't deserve to pay for that. But they did love you. And this may be why some hold on so long, why it's hard to break away, especially if you're an empath. They did love you. But love isn't enough. Love isn't enough without the action of love. Then what is it worth? You can get it tattooed on your heart. It will serve you no purpose if that's all that it does for you, is show its face without work. The timing wasn't right. So now they're blaming it on timing and the universe, although they knew what they were doing. This person will not take accountability for anything they do. They will always put the blame outside of themselves, even on you. They'll blame it on the time, the universe, the energy, circumstances, money, or lack of anything else but themselves. But Spirit says they knew what they were doing. So what does time have to do with it? Seeing between the lines. This person lies, manipulates, tells a story that works at the time, for the moment. I'm hearing you may have had a best friend, maybe of the opposite sex. You may have had a family member or someone, a co-worker or someone that you spoke to, that you confide in. And it could be same sex, it doesn't have to be opposite sex. But there may have been someone that this person thought that you were moving on to, that you trusted more than them. Someone that stood in the way of them being able to manipulate you. And they want to blame that as well. Oh, you were moving on anyway. You were entertaining people anyway. I didn't have proof, but I thought it. Because a cheater will always believe that they will get with a cheater. Their own insecurity makes them believe that whatever I do has got to be done back to me. So if I'm doing it, they got to be doing it too. That's how they place blame. That's how they shake it off themselves. So they're going to say you were already entertaining cheating. And that's another reason why they left. Anything but themselves. I'm hearing somebody say, you should have. You should have. Is it Rihanna? I should have cheated. Is that Rihanna? I should have cheated. You should have. I'm hearing Big Mama say you should have. Got out of the energy however you could have. Now they're waking up. Now they're waking up. The reason why this person is going back and forth in and out is because they are going through shadow work. Oh, God is forcing their hand. Enough is enough. You have abused enough people, innocent victims. They are being forced to look in the mirror. They do not like what they see. They're being forced through nightmares to see what they've done. They've seen their death and the end of their life and what it could look like. And this person is starting to panic, trying to hold on to their old life, but the new life is being forced in front of their eyes. And everything they see, every pain they feel, they're seeing you at the head. They're seeing the victimization that they've done to you. They've seen the breadcrumbing, the lying, the stealing, the cheating, the manipulating, the stabbing in the back, the gossiping. Everything they've done to you is being flashed across their face like a movie, constantly throughout the day and the night. This person is haunted by what they've done to you, to everyone that just tried to love them, to help them, to bring them up, to give them another chance, to know love. And I'm not saying you were perfect or you didn't have your own trauma, your own baggage, but you tried to deal with it on your own. You tried not to give it to this person. They gave it all to you. And then some. They beat you daily, emotionally, with their trauma. This person is caught up in the mommy syndrome. This person didn't have a good relationship at all with their mother. But you know how I've worked with children trauma. You know how a traumatized child, a beaten child, still loves their mother, still trusts their mother, still runs to their mother. This person still does that. There's no one else. All the other victims have gone away. But the person that victimized them the most is where they stay. where they go, where they run. So they're forever in reliving that trauma. But now they're being forced to save themselves, to awaken to their truth, to make their own surrender. In the sacrifice, it's time for them to walk away. You had to, now they have to. The Spirit is saying, don't you be a crutch. Don't you be a go-to. Don't you be that place they run to. I want to run to you. What do you say? I want to run to you. Don't open that door again. Don't you be that crutch. Don't you be that friend. I don't care if this is a lover or friend. Don't be that place. Don't be that bag for them to empty their baggage. Oh, they've collected new baggage since you've been apart. They want to dump it in on you. They feel you can take it. Here, take it away. The way you used to. The way you know how to. Don't be that. Don't be that. You deserve love. You deserve more. Last card, we'll be cutting the deck on. Last card, what are we cutting the deck on? Take a good hard look. Read it twice. Repeat it to yourself. Because the awakened side of them, the conscious side of them, the one who's healing in their now energy, they know they're no good for you. They know that they are not the one. They desperately want to be the one because of who you are, what you can do, and what you can give. This person's empty, heartbroken, traumatized, angry, bitter, bruised. They are not what you need, what you want, and have nothing to give you. If you accept nothing, you will end up with nothingness and no one else to blame. Because their truth is, they know they'll never be what you need. Never. We can hold our hope, pray to the God to change them. It's really over. Done. Case closed. Contract null and void. Get that divorce. Move on. Set your boundaries. Block them. If they cannot do what they need to do without speaking to you, then you will never receive it anyway and will never be done. That is their intention. Move on and let God know that you trust that God got you and that you will never want, that you will be provided for by God and everything will be well. Move on, beloved. That is the hidden truth. This person does not intend to be your one. They don't know how. They weren't trained. They're stuck. Whatever the reason is, we really don't care at this point. All you should care about is what's best for you and your family, you and your children, you and your future, you and your purpose. The operative word is you. It's all about you needing you. And at the end of the day, as long as you got that, what else matters? For without you, there is no life and you have nothing to even be considered or live for. Nothing matters. But you are here. You have life. You do matter. You do need. And God is trying to fill your cups. But He needs you to empty out the past. Let it go. Walk away. Say goodbye. Cry it out. Scream it out. Purge it out. Do whatever you need. Shout it out, but get it out and let it go. I have a cord cutting ceremony on December 15th. It's the last full moon of the year. It's the last time to release anything that has happened now before 2024. So we walk into 2025 free to manifest. It's for divine feminines only. I'm sorry, masculines, one at a time. I'm only one. And I've been told to reach for the feminine, the wombs, the mothers, the caregivers first. And that's what I'm going to do. But I've also been limited to 5. That means me and 4 others. There are 3 spots that have already been taken, that they jumped on it. There's 1 left for divine feminine who is tired of being tired and wants next year to be a real year of change, of transformation. You can email me at journeydivine.com, at journeydivine@gmail.com. It's in my community post. It's in my emails in the box below. 1 spot left. A 1-hour live Zoom of powerful, transformational ceremonial ritual. 1-hour live Zoom with me and 4 other beautiful women that want to change the trajectory of our lives. 1 hour, $55.55. Payment is not due until December 1st for a 12:15 ritual cord cutting session. Everything you need, we will get together and we will discuss it once that last position is taken. First come, first serve. Last time for this year to cut those cords, to move on, to show God that you truly surrender other than just speaking the words. It's time for action. Time for some action. Time. But hip hop, I don't know who sings it, but I heard that. Email me. If you secure your spot, I'll put it in the community post, in the new post to close that booking. Those who commit and do not pay by December 12th, that spot will be open again to someone else to take your spot. It is what it is. God is moving. An opportunity to change the world. Anyway, that is the end of our message. I hope and pray that you have received your information, your confirmation, your warnings. Because as within, so without, you choose. You manifest. What you see, what you speak, and how you move is exactly how it shall be. As within, as above, so below. God is speaking. You've received the word. And once you know, you cannot unknow. So God will know that your intentions are exactly what you do and not how you feel. Oh no, God, I meant to do it. No, you didn't. Because you knew. I spoke to you. I told you. It is what it is. I am your Mystic Journey Divine, coming to you, wishing you all the love, peace, joy, and prosperity that your heart and hands can hold. May you continue on this beautiful soul awakening and transform into your higher self, bar none. This is the day that God has made. We shall rejoice and be happy that we are alive, and we're grateful for this opportunity of movement and clarification. If you'd like to book a personal reading for 11/11, go to my website. If you like that spot for December, ladies, go grab it. Go to my email. If you'd like to book a reading by email, go to my community post and follow the directions there. If you'd like to sow a seed of love, of donation to the channel, Cashapp, PayPal, super thanks, super chat through YouTube, let it flow. however you inspired. I appreciate your presence, your likes, your comments, joining the chat, giving you a good vibration, subscribing and joining the tribe. If it's all you can do, it's well received. It is a seed. There are many ways to sow, in many ways that God rewards, intentioned. God is in the room, God's watching and listening and seeing you. As your name pops up, thank you for all who joined the chat, who spoke to me directly. I see you. I honor you and I thank you. And as always, at the end of my readings, I wish you love, peace, and joy. I send you off with Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe.